back to the channel. This is Raventhorn, and tonight we are back with Malagor. We are going to have to do a couple things here. We have to sort out our income because we have recruited another lore, which is a Doom Bowl here. So we're hoping to move into territory that we can raid and offset that income because we want to get over to the Bretonnians. And then you'll see a couple different little settings, minor announcement things where we've gotten the chroma settings done. And then a big shout out to the comment sections on the last video. A person reached out to me saying, hey, why don't you look into the Nurgle traits? And I did look into them a little bit, and they will definitely work out because it will just stack so well with Malagor's spells because he does so much of the leadership debuff, which, as we kind of talked about in my Beastmen how-to guide for beginners, leadership is a really big thing because, well, to explain it, it's the only way that your troops can fight. So if you can take that away from your enemies, that's even better than trying to kill them, because a fleeing enemy will not fight you back, and you can kill them even easier. Blah, 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 blah. Anyways, let's continue on. Can't really do anything, so hit that end turn. I should really stop starting these episodes with end turns. I feel so bad. Maybe I need to just get to the point that I'm going to be stopping, which reminds me I need to put my timer on. But if we can just set ourselves up for that next episode by getting that intern finally done and then ending there, I think that's going to work a lot better, and I think you guys will enjoy it more. I need to work on saying all the time. Almost done with this. It does look like the pirates are going to be taking over Tilia. I did it again. More beastmen. So let's move Malagor. Swamps. Vampiric corruption. Okay, so we gotta go over here. We gotta get it to at least this point. Wish there's stuff we could raid that was better than this. Alright, we're no longer taking the attrition. And we have a couple units here. And we will... really can't raid anything over here, so... actually, yeah, let's... we gotta move as pretty much as far as we can so that we don't draw the ire of these armies without reinforcement armies. So now that we're in raiding stance, we have so much gold coming in, and so that'll just really help us out. The cat cat dog will hopefully dissuade the Tilians from our lowly beast lord. What I'd like to do with him is, if possible, over here, I'd like to get him over this area in Bilbalbi, where hopefully there won't be any armies, but we'll scout that out with Malagor, raid and such, to get his income offset, get him a couple levels up. We may just attack Bilbali, see if there's just an easy sacking, and then, yeah. Sorry about the delayed release of this episode. Been doing a lot of things around the house, getting a new floor, because if anyone's ever bought a house where dogs we're not watched, they will know that dogs have a habit of peeing on carpet. It's no fun. So we are going to be replacing it with vinyl floor. Do you like it? We've already done that in the hallway, and it's been rather nice. So we're going to do a different color in the living room. That should be fun. But also, money! It doesn't seem like whenever you actually seem to be able to make a little bit of money, there's always, right then, that's when you have to spend it. That's what I've noticed. That's what it seems like. Oops. Wrong button! Wrong button! Whew. Woo, that was loud. Alright, we have over here with Malagor. Woo! Let's get over to this area. Hopefully they won't be able to come and attack us. Alright, so we got some gold lasting our army. Hit that intern, keep on going, trucking along. Malagor's over by CARCASORONNE. Rictus clan nest. I don't think they're a main faction. I think that's if you get a mod, they become a playable faction. Because I remember that name. Be on the lookout for my next how-to guide. It will be with the Dark Elves, and then my plan is to do Norska next because a fan requested that because he was having a hard time. And in all honesty, that's kind of why I'm doing this, is to help folks new to SFO or just needing some help with a certain faction to show them how you can set yourself up for success. Alright, so let's see, how hard are you? We actually probably will get a good battle here. Let's... Will we get any movement back? Nope. So what we'll do is, to be able to get this guy trained up, let's go into siege. Actually, let's raid for a turn. That'll offset our money. Then we will move our Doom Bull over, and that way we can siege CARCASORONNE and involve both lords. And we're actually going to start working on these Ancient Beast Paths because because now we're not with Malagor all the time. We don't want our Doom Bull, which, you know, we've invested some decent money, and he has a really good trait for a Minotaur, where, you know, he gets discount on all Minotaurs. I do want to not necessarily make a cheese army, but I like theme armies. So, like, if we're going to make Malagor a Nurgle / Tzeentch, because I do want some Tzeentch special units, we will probably then look into Khorne with our Doom Bull, if we can. No, I don't like military alliances. I don't like that. Because they have a habit of declaring war on my allies that I need, because this is one thing that I will say about Three Kingdoms, is that you can kind of force alliance coalitions and things like that. That's really nice, where you know that they're not going to be fighting each other because we're all kind of together. But when we have Warhammer, which I'm really hoping that Warhammer 3, when it comes out, that they take the diplomacy, which is the best part of Three Kingdoms, into consideration when they make the game. So let's just hope, really, you know? Can we leave off? Oh, really? Clan Pestilence. Strange. Okay, let's see if we can't move him over. We should. Yep, we are just over here. We are within reinforcement range. And let's just move right there on the edge of his reinforcements. I don't see any enemy armies. What we can do just to, well, I don't want to get him assassinated, so what are we trying to, alright, so enemy hero success chain. Chieftain's pet. I'm not really concerned. If they were to assassinate our hero Minotaur, that would suck. Because with Malagor, because he's a caster type, you do want him to have a bodyguard sort of thing. Now, there are bodyguard units that SFO adds, where if you're with a unit that has this bodyguard trait, your lord doesn't take so much damage. That's really good to pair with caster heroes. Bretonia is a really good example that Paladins, the hero, the melee hero, has the bodyguard trait, so you can actually have your damsel lord with the paladin kind of following around, and that way they take reduced damage. Little things like that change the flavor of the game. So I find it so enjoyable. And Norska will be even more fun to showcase. Good thing I'm already at war with them. And it looks like they won't be able to challenge us. But it's a pretty sizable garrison. I'd like to do that as a I'd like to do that as a good battle, because then we can get to see the Doom Bowl, kind of see the difference between him and a Gorbol. Yeah, Orgor and Weird. We don't talk about Weird. So let's do that. We are pretty good on time. If I can get my stupid phone to work. Yeah, we should be good on time just to be able to... Nope, can't do that. Okay, so we can actually get a battering ram and 2 Beastmen towers. So we'll continue the siege. And to offset our cost, we will raid. That doesn't do very much. So let's see. Can we do Ruination? Yes, we can. What Ruination is a stance that while you're sieging them, you will get +5 melee attack, +10% missile resistance, and leadership. But you just don't take as much post-battle loot. So we will actually not do that, because we do need as much gold as we can right now. Gathering herds. Research rate. Yeah, we'll actually... no, that doesn't do anything, because we don't... You know what? Just do that. It's not a big enough difference in the upkeep and things right now with his army, especially because he just has, 2 Ungors. We could have built something with him, but I want to do that after we get CARCASORONNE. Let's see if they bring up any reinforcements. We should be able to really just run amok in Bretonia. But we will have to change the composition of our armies just a little bit because we're going to have to counter their cavalry. Alright, let's do this battle. I'm also going to try to not edit the video so much. I've been kind of really watching my videos, and sometimes I feel like I'm jumping, especially. I don't know if you guys can see, the reason why I kind of stopped talking right at that point is because the FPS ticks down to about 6 and 1, and I've noticed that if I'm talking at that time, it won't record that, so I really want to give you guys a good viewing experience, so that's why I've been cutting out the audio, but it also seems like it looks too jumpy to me. Which we are going to drop this because I want... Man. Oh yeah, let's put these guys on the battering ram. Because we want our double axes and other gores kind of on the walls. And then what we'll do over here is do the Ungor specialty, which is hidden deployment. And it's always okay. It's okay to have Ungors because you can make a good commander can make use of any kind of unit. Are there better units to use? Yes. And we don't really want these guys to be shot, so let's actually put these guys back here. We'll group them up. We'll group these archers up. Group. Group. Excuse me. Alright. Get that going, get that going. We'll go over here to try and avoid some towers. They're really shooting our giant. Now I wanted to see, what are the ranges on these towers? Okay, so we can actually move up with all these. Alright, we should be fine. But we want to get him up here. And these two can come up here.
BEASTMEN!
Okay, now we gotta make these guys. We'll send these ones up, and let's send these Ungors, and let's move up this army. And we can't get over here at all, so let's get over here with the archers, and maybe they can start doing some support. Ooh, we are getting shot up so bad. let's actually summon this unit. And distract those archers for me, please. And then get that going. Got the devolve. And then, is there any unit that we can technically... Alright, we got those archers. Get these archers for me, please. Okay. Minotaurs away. Oops. Okay, so to highlight the differences, this is weird. And that's, well, yeah. That should be fun. We're capturing the town over here. And we'll just have these guys retreat because they took so much damage. Oh, just, you know, here you go. A little different with the updates of Warhammer. You can now have, like, giants just bash down walls instead of going to the gates. You can. It's just no problem. Alright, Malagor. Would you please go up here? Please and thank you. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get over there to kill anything. And it's just that kind of route mentality that when they all start going, we win. So that's why we had such a good way. And we have these monstrous units. We're technically a tier 2 units when we have gores. And while the man-at-arm or squires-at-arms, those are technically a tier 3 or tier 2-ish. They can't really handle gores, I think, on a straight-up fight, especially when we have this chevrons. Banner of Rage. Ooh, man. Let's give that to Borgor. We could give that to the Sons of Gorus, but I mean, this guy is a tank. It's a beast. All right, loot and raise. Woo, 10,000. That's really tempting. As in, like, gotta do it. Oh, best of course. Alright. So, let's see. Surging. I'm tempted to do this one. I'd like to hear in the comment sections below of what you think we should do here. Mostly why I'm wanting to do this one is because of the upkeep, and this is going to be the expensive army. Let's just, you know, that's our main army. It's going to be the expensive one. This one would be okay, but right now we do need the raiding income, and 25%, you know, it's like this one is definitely the middle one. post-battle loot 50%. So, and we could just have the other army doing the same sort of stuff. But with Surging War Herd, that 10% upkeep is kind of nice. So don't really have to go anywhere down that tree anymore. I think we're going to grab this right now. So we just keep on working on our Dark Devotion. And let's grab this one. And this way we can upgrade that, and we'll get him a couple archers, I guess. And man, I want these guys. 1800, yeah, we can definitely afford them. So before you guys build, let's actually, so we're not wasting units, we'll give him the destroyers or Drakwall just because, and that would give us the spot that we need. But let's also give him like a really trained up Ungor. Alright, now we can do, oops, because they used up all their mana. Sorry, been playing Magic for a little bit. Thinking about doing some Magic Gathering Arena. Maybe doing, I don't know necessarily live streams, but recordings, but how fun would that be for you? You guys let me know. Okay, so we're going to hit the end turn. Like I said, we're going to get to the next turn. We'll end the episode there, and be on the lookout for this episode dropping. Okay, Lord Scroll. Military Alliance. I don't think I will take that. Moderate success chance for 1,000 gold. Let's do non-aggression, because then we can maybe eke out some more gold. Okay, we'll do that. Sounds like a good plan. Anyways, you on the lookout for this episode to be dropping soon. It should be probably tomorrow by the time it's all done uploading and such and such. And then I'm also going to be trying to have the Dark Elves going on at the same time. So keep your eyes peeled. Alright, nothing major happened here. So, if you like the episode, go ahead and hit the subscribe and the little bell icon. That's just going to give you a notification of when I drop episodes. And yeah, that's it. Till I see you later.